Hi guys, Artie here, and today I'll be reviewing an episode of Regular Show I personally found one of the most frustrating, that being the episode Best Burger in the World. Ever since I first saw this episode as a kid, I felt bad for Mordecai and Rigby and thought Benson was out of line for not allowing them to eat their Ulti-Meatum burgers, which only comes once every 100 years, and not to mention the ending, which I will get into later. The episode begins with the park crew sitting on the stairs talking about the Grill 'em Up food truck and how they are home to the best burger in the world, the Ulti-Meatum, which is only available once every century. The burger itself is a cheeseburger stuffed inside another burger patty, with deep-fried cheeseburgers as buns and topped off with Himalayan ketchup. Benson pulls up in the golf cart and gives everyone's jobs for the day. Mordecai and Rigby think they'll get off easy, but have to do all the work they haven't completed last week on top of today's tasks before being allowed to get their burgers. The two try to sneak off from their work multiple times and try to snag a burger, but are hilariously caught by Benson each time. I always like the montages they do in this show with the 80s music, it just works so well. Even Skips feels sorry for them that they cannot experience the burger firsthand, ever, and tease them for it. Unless they end up living to be 123, but unfortunately they are not immortal like Skips. Even after they have completed everything on the list except for moving Pop's junk that is in Skip's garage to storage, Benson still refuses to allow them to get the Ulti-Meatum. While cleaning out the garage, the two come across a hologram replicating machine, and Rigby comes up with the genius idea of using the holograms to trick Benson that they are working so they can sneak off to get a burger. After making holograms of themselves, Benson actually buys it at first and Mordecai and Rigby rush over to the food truck to get the burgers before they are gone for good. Then the plot twist sets in, the holograms are actually sentient and steal the burgers, and Benson finds out the truth. A fight ensues and the only way to destroy them is with stones, so Mordecai and Rigby stone them to death like how the government still does it in Saudi Arabia. Yes, even in the present day. The worst part is the ending, where Benson eats both Mordecai and Rigby's burgers right in front of them like a jackass. Thankfully he got karma in the Sandwich of Death episode and got sick because he ate it incorrectly. I know Mordecai and Rigby didn't finish their work from the week before, but come on, it's a once-in-a-lifetime event, give them a break. Benson should have let them have a break and get a burger after doing most of the tasks before cleaning out the garage. This is far from the worst episode and still is kind of a classic, but has a sour ending and Benson being unreasonable, which knocks it down a few pegs. One aspect of this episode that's great is that the food is animated really well. Regular Show has some of the best looking food I've ever seen in a cartoon, and it actually makes me feel starving just from looking at it. In fact, there's people who recreated this iconic burger in real life. It's a poor episode but still has its great moments like the concept of the burger and the clever hologram machine. It would have been much better if it wasn't for the bad ending. Maybe a better alternate ending would be if after the showdown with the holograms, Benson holds onto the burgers but pranks the two by saying he threw them away and tells them to get back to work. After seeing them clean out most of the garage, they let them have a lunch break and give them the burgers back, and they learn a lesson about being responsible. If I was Mordecai or Rigby in this situation, I would have said fuck it and got the burger anyway. You only live once, it's worth getting written up for. I'm glad as the series went on, Benson became a more lenient and chill boss, meanwhile Mordecai and Rigby also grew as people and became more responsible and mature. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, notify, and check out other videos on the channel. You may like them. Do you agree with me that how Mordecai and Rigby were treated in this episode was unfair, or do you believe that Benson was in the right for the duo not doing their work? Let me know in the comments.